Good morning, class. Hope you all are doing well. Student, open your book, chapter number 17. Today we are going to learn chapter 17, Forest, our lifeline. So in this chapter, we will discuss about forest, the product that we get from forest, how should we conserve forest. These type of topic we will discuss in this chapter. So student, as all you know about the forest, I think the student have already visited to any forest. Okay, so you can take that knowledge also कि कोई ना कोई स्टूडेंट तो कभी फॉरेस्ट में गया ही होगा. आपके आसपास, गांव के आसपास कोई फॉरेस्ट देखा होगा आपने. तो उस तरह की भी जो नॉलेज है वो आप इसमें आप यूज कर सकते हैं. सो बेसिकली एक थ्योरेटिकल टाइप ही चैप्टर है हमारा फॉरेस्ट के बारे में. फॉरेस्ट के प्रोडक्ट कौन से हैं वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. फॉरेस्ट से हमें क्या क्या मिलता है, क्यों हमें फॉरेस्ट को कंजर्व करना चाहिए, किस तरह की वाइल्ड लाइफ, किस तरह के प्लांट एनिमल्स फॉरेस्ट में पाए जाते हैं. तो इस तरह से डिस्कशन इस चैप्टर में रहेगी. ठीक है, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. फॉरेस्ट आवर लाइफलाइन. One evening, Bhujo entered the park with an elderly person. Okay, so as you know that there are two characters in this NCERT book, Bhujo and Paheli. Okay, so Bhujo entered the park with elderly person, some old person. He introduced him to his friend. Professor Ahmed was a scientist working in the university. So Bhujo introduced an elderly person, and that elderly person is Professor Ahmed. So pay attention on this name, because in this chapter, in full chapter, Bhujo, Professor Ahmed, some of these characters will play important role. The children started playing with Professor Ahmed, sat on a bench in the corner. He was tired as he had participated in Golden Jubilee celebration of the town. So after participated in Golden Jubilee celebration in the town, he get tired. So after a while, children also came and sat around him. After some time, all the children came and sat around him, means around Professor Ahmed. They wanted to know about the celebration. Professor Ahmed told them that after the cultural program, the senior people discussed the town's unemployment problem. So after the celebration is over, Silver Jubilee celebration is over, elderly person discussed about the unemployment in the town. Unemployment means जो टाउन के पीपल है उनको पास कोई नौकरी नहीं है, उसके बारे में वो डिस्कस करते हैं. A plan was proposed to put up a factory by cleaning an area of the forest just outside the town. तो वहाँ पे प्लान डिस्कस होते हैं कि जो भी आउटसाइड एरिया है, फॉरेस्ट एरिया, उसको हम क्लीन करेंगे, कट करके, ताकि वहाँ पे कोई फैक्ट्री लगा सके. This would give the increasing population of the town a chance to get job. So by doing this, the people of the town will get job. The children were very surprised when Professor Ahmed told them that many people had objected to this idea. Okay, so some of the people are not in favor of this idea, they are against them. So view of a forest. So look at the picture, a view of a forest. Yes, means all the greenery area. Yes. This is because the forest serve as green lungs and water purifying system in the nature. Professor Ahmed explains. Professor Ahmed explain करते हैं कि जो forest है वो green lungs होते हैं. जिस तरह से हमारी बॉडी के अंदर एयर को कौन प्यूरिफाई करता है? Lungs. They take air and purify the carbon dioxide, and we exhale the carbon dioxide and inhale the oxygen. So purification is done by lungs. In the same way, in nature, the purification of air and water is done by forest. means tree. So that is why they are known as green lungs. Forests are also known as green lungs in the nature. The children were confused. Professor Ahmed realized that the children had not visited a forest. तो इसे प्रोफेसर अहमद को रियलाइज हुआ कि बहुत सारे बच्चे जिन्होंने फॉरेस्ट देखा ही नहीं है. The children also wanted to know more about the forest, so they decide to visit with Professor Ahmed. Visit to a forest. So देखने में बेटा ऐसा लगता है जैसे कोई ऐसे इंग्लिश में लिखवाते हैं, a visit to a railway station, a visit to a hill station, a visit to a forest. So लगभग कुछ ऐसा ही सीन है. ठीक है. तो जिस तरह से आप कहीं पे जाते हैं घूमने के लिए तो पूरा वहां की एक्सप्लेनेशन आपसे अगर कोई पूछे तो कुछ इसी तरह का सीन है. अब जो चिल्ड्रंस हैं along with Professor Ahmed Bujo, they will go to the forest. So visit to a forest. One Sunday morning, children packed a few things like knife, hand lens, a stick, a notebook, and walked together through a forest trail near the village. So on Sunday morning, all the children packed their bag. They're having some things, a few things along with them, like knife, hand lens, stick, notebook. On their way, they met Tibu, a young boy of their age group. Tibu is also of the same age group, a nearby village, but Tibu is from the nearby village, who was taking cattle for grazing along with his aunt. तो जो कैटल्स है उनके जो घर के जो एनिमल्स है वो उनको ग्रेजिंग के लिए लेके जाते हैं अपनी आंट के साथ. He was very agile, running here and there to keep the herd together. Agile means very active. ठीक है. तो काफी एक्टिव वो बच्चा होता है और हार्ड होता है जो उनके कैटल्स का जो झुंड है उनको इकट्ठा करने के लिए. He keep running here and there. When he saw the children, Tibu also start walking along with them, while his aunt went on a different path. उसकी जो आंट है वो दूसरे रास्ते पे चली जाती है and the Tibu start walking along with the children. As soon as they enter the forest, Tibu raised his hand and signaled them to keep quiet because noise would disturb the animal living in the forest. Yes, because Tibu is very fond of the forest. He usually came there, so that's why Tibu know more about the forest, about the forest animals. तो वो काफी वहां पे फ्रिक्वेंटली जाता रहता है कैटल्स को लेके, तो उसको फॉरेस्ट के बारे में काफी नॉलेज है. इसलिए जैसे ही वो फॉरेस्ट में एंटर करते हैं बच्चों को सीख लगती है कि वो शांत रहे ताकि जो एनिमल्स हैं फॉरेस्ट में वो डिस्टर्ब ना हो, क्योंकि किसी भी एनिमल्स को, किसी भी ह्यूमन बीइंग को डिस्टरबेंस जो है वो पसंद नहीं है, चाहे वो प्लांट है चाहे एनिमल्स है. So Tibu then took them to a place at a height to show them the broad view of the forest. Tibu काफी ऊंची पे लेके जाते हैं, काफी हाइट पे होती है, वहां से पूरे फॉरेस्ट का एक ब्रॉड व्यू उनको दिखाते हैं. Children were surprised because they could not see any land. वहां पे कोई भी लैंड उनको दिखाई नहीं दे रही है, इसलिए वो सरप्राइज होते हैं. The different tree tops had formed green cover over the land. However, the cover was not uniformly green. तो काफी उनको टॉप व्यू जो देख रहे हैं वहां पे बिल्कुल पूरी धरती को जो फॉरेस्ट है, ट्रीज हैं, ग्रीन टॉप, उन्होंने उसको कवर कर रखा है. Environment was peaceful and a cool breeze was blowing. तो काफी पीसफुल एनवायरनमेंट वहां पे है, ठंडी ठंडी हवाएं चल रही हैं. This made children quite fresh and happy. क्योंकि वो तो टाउन में रहते हैं, टाउन में काफी पोल्यूशन भी होता है, काफी नॉइज भी वहां पे रहती है, ट्रैफिक होती है, फैक्ट्रीज होती हैं. लेकिन जैसे फॉरेस्ट में जाते हैं, एनवायरनमेंट वाज पीसफुल, the cool breeze was blowing. This made children quite fresh and happy. While coming down, they got excited on hearing a sudden sound of bird and some noise from top branches. So while coming down, they got excited on hearing sudden sound of bird. Bird are making some sound and some noise from top branches. Top branches. So Tibu told them to relax since it was a normal phenomenon here. So Tibu, because Tibu frequently came in forest, so he is having much knowledge about the forest. That is why he told the children to relax. Although Tibu was also the same age group, Tibu same age group से हैं, लेकिन फिर भी उनको रिलैक्स होने के लिए कहते हैं क्योंकि उनको पता है कि एक नेचुरल फिनोमिनन है, एक नेचुरल घटना है यहाँ पे, नॉर्मल फिनोमिनन. अंडरलाइन द वर्ड फिनोमिनन मींस अ नॉर्मल प्रोसेस. जो नेचर के अंदर जो घटनाक्रम होते हैं उनको हम फिनोमिनन बोलते हैं. यस, सो फिनोमिनन वर्ड जो है वो काफी टाइम आएगा, नेक्स्ट क्लासेस में भी आएगा बेटा. सो यू हैव टू अंडरलाइन दिस फिनोमिनन. Because of the children's presence, some monkey had climbed higher up on the tree where they disturbed the birds. Because monkey heard some noise of the children and they climbed higher up on the tree and they disturbed the bird. Animal often give this type of warning called alert other animals. तो इस तरह की वार्न कॉल देते हैं जब उनको कोई भी किसी भी तरह का सिग्नल्स दूसरे एनिमल्स को देना है. मंकी ने क्या किया, बर्ड्स को डिस्टर्ब किया. अब बर्ड की डिस्टर्बेंस से दूसरे जो एनिमल्स हैं उनको क्या जाएगा, एक सिग्नल जाएगा कि हाँ कोई ना कोई वहां पे आसपास कोई ना किसी तरह की कोई खतरा वहां पे है. सो टीबू आल्सो टोल्ड दैट मेनी अदर एनिमल लाइक बोर, बिसन, जैकल्स, porcupines, elephant live in a deeper area of forest. तो जितने भी एनिमल्स के नेम यहाँ पे हैं, तो इस तरह के जो एनिमल्स हैं काफी फॉरेस्ट के अंदर की तरफ पाए जाते हैं. प्रोफेसर अहमद cautioned children that they should not go deep into the forest. Cautions means give warning. Okay, cautions means giving warning. So Professor Ahmed gave warning to the children that they should not go deeper into the forest, because deep into the forest there are more dangerous wild animal living there, like bison, jackals, elephants, these type of animals living deep inside the forest. Bujo and Paheli, yes, these two characters often play a very important. Bujo and Paheli remembered that they have studied about forest edge, an example of habitat. In class 6th, you have discussed about habitat, forest habitat. It is also a habitat. So some forest animals you can see, some forest animal nature, forest as a habitat. Yes, habitat means natural living place. They could see now how the forest provide a home for many animals and plant. Many animals and plant. So yes, student picture given here. So in previous, yes, here some of the animals are given on page number 208. Some of name of some of the trees are given. Bamboo, neem, sisam, simol, or different type of trees are found in forest. So you can see in picture as well. The land where the children were walking was uneven and covered with many trees. Yes, the land is not of the same level. At some places it is having some, at some places it is low lying area, even and covered with many trees. To help them to identify sal, teak, sesame, simol, neem, plas, fizz, khair, amla, bamboo, kachnar. This type of different trees are there, and Tibu helped them to identify, because Tibu frequently came into the forest and you know about these trees. But the children and Paheli and some other children visited first time into this forest. So टीबू यहाँ फ्रिक्वेंटली आता है इसलिए उनको इसके बारे में जानकारी है, बट टीबू सेम एज ग्रुप से है लेकिन फिर भी उसको इसके बारे में नॉलेज है क्योंकि वो फॉरेस्ट में फ्रिक्वेंटली आता रहता है. Covered with different type of climbers. Yes, in 6th class you have learnt about creeper and climbers. Creepers जो ग्राउंड सरफेस पे ही रहते हैं, जो ट्रीज, एंड क्लाइंबर्स जो ट्री दूसरे ट्री से वहां पे. क्रीपर एंड क्लाइंबर्स फॉरेस्ट के अंदर बहुत पाए जाते हैं. द सन वाज बेयरली विजिबल, यस, hardly visible through the leaves of the tree, making it quite dark inside the forest. So inside the forest it is quite dark because sunlight hardly reaches the ground surface. बहुत सारे ट्रीज हैं, बहुत सारे लीव्स वहां पे होंगे, तो सन की जो लाइट है वो बहुत कम ग्राउंड पे पहुंच पाती है into the forest. So let's start activity 17.1. Observe the various things in your home and make a list of those which are made from material which may have been obtained from the forest. Yes, in your house you are having so many things made up of wood and different material. Identify which material are obtained from forest. You might have many wooden items on your list like plywood, fuel wood, boxes, paper, matchstick, and furniture. They are made of different type of wood, and from where we get wood, we get wood from forest. So do you know that gum, oil, spices, fodder for animal, and medicinal plant are also some of the product which we get from forest? So student, from this paragraph you can give the answer of the question, what are the forest product, what are the product that we get from forest. So इसी के अंदर से आप अंडरलाइन कीजिएगा, the product which we get from forest are plywood, fuel wood, लकड़ी जो जलाने के लिए यूज करते हैं, boxes, paper, matchstick, furniture, they are made up from the wood which we obtain from forest. Some other item also obtained from the forest like gum, oil, spices, fodder for animal, animals के लिए जो हरा जो चारा है, घास जो है वो भी हमें फॉरेस्ट से मिलती है. मेडिसिनल प्लांट, यस, नीम, तुलसी, सम डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ मेडिसिनल प्लांट जिनसे मेडिसिन्स बनाई जाती हैं, वो भी क्या है, फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट हैं. यस. Based on the product that we get from plants, try to fill the table 17.1. Yes, you can fill table 17.1. Yes, one example is given. Babool, gum, timber, शीशम. तो शीशम से obtain करते हैं timber. Medicinal plant कौन से, नीम. Oil plant कौन से, sandalwood. Yes. So based on the product that we get from plants, try to fill the table 17.1. An example of each plant is already given. Fill the table by adding more examples. Sela wondered who would have planted these trees. क्वेश्चन अब यहाँ पे आता है कि जो ट्रीज हैं इतने सारे, इनको किसने प्लांट किया. यस. Professor Ahmed replied that in nature tree produced enough seeds. अब जो ट्रीज हैं उन पे कोई फ्रूट लगते हैं, उनसे सीड्स पैदा होते हैं, वही सीड्स जब ग्राउंड पे गिरते हैं तो उनसे न्यू जो ट्रीज हैं, प्लांट्स हैं, वो पैदा होते हैं. सो नेचर ही हेल्प करता है टू ग्रो दीज ट्री इन द फॉरेस्ट. Professor Ahmed replied that in nature tree produce enough seeds. The forest floor provides favorable condition for them to germinate and develop into seedling. Forest floor पे क्या होगा बेटा, बहुत सारे अमाउंट में ह्यूमस मिलेगा. ह्यूमस यानी कि ब्लैक सब्सटेंस. वहाँ पे जो लीव्स, जो ब्रांचेस टूट के गिर जाती हैं, कुछ टाइम के बाद सोइल में वो कन्वर्ट होके एक न्यूट्रिशंस प्रोडक्ट वहाँ पे बनाते हैं जिससे प्रॉपर अमाउंट में न्यूट्रिशंस प्लांट्स को मिल सके। सो जो सॉइल है फॉरेस्ट की वो काफी फर्टाइल सॉइल है। सो जब वहां पे सीड्स गिरते हैं तो उनको जर्मिनेट करने में हेल्प करती है, जिससे वो छोटे छोटे प्लांट्स बन सके, जिसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, सीडलिंग। यस, फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट हनी, सीलिंग वैक्स, गम, वुडन स्टेचू मेड अप ऑफ वुडन, ठीक है। सो डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स आर देयर into seedling and saplings. Some grow into trees. He added that the branchy part of a tree above the stem is known as crown. Yes, branchy part. ट्री के जो ऊपर की जो ब्रांची पार्ट है जिसमें ब्रांचेज होती हैं, that part is known as crown of the tree. Yes, that is your important term is also. What is crown? The branchy part of the tree above the stem is known as crown of the tree. Yes. So पहली इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स है आपकी फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट। फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट में आप नाम लिखेंगे। सेकंड है आपकी क्राउन, ब्रांची पार्ट ऑफ द ट्री अबाउट द स्टेम इज नोन एज क्राउन ऑफ द ट्री। यस। प्रोफेसर अहमद आस्क्ड चिल्ड्रन टू लुक अप and observe how the branches of the tall tree look like a roof over the other plant in the forest. So in the forest there are some short plant, there are some tall plant. So branches of the tall plant joined together and it is look like a roof. जो बड़े बड़े ट्रीज हैं उनकी ब्रांचेज एक दूसरे के साथ अटैच हो जाती है और एक वो छत की तरह से दिखते हैं, जिसको हम क्या कहते हैं, कैनोपी। दैट इज नोन एज कैनोपी। यस, इट इज अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म। व्हाट इज कैनोपी? The branches of tall tree look like roof over the other plant in the forest. This is called canopy. This is called canopy. So important term was crown, the branchy part. What is canopy? The branches of tall tree look like the roof over the other plant in the forest. This is called canopy. Canopy. Yes. So activity 17.2. Visit a forest or a park in your neighborhood. Observe the tree and try to identify them. You can take the help of some elder or the book on trees. List the characteristics of trees that you observe, such as the height, shape of leaves, crown, flowers, and fruit. Because different trees having different type of leaves, different type of crown is there, different flowers they are having, different fruit they are giving. Yes. So some crown shape are given in figure 17.6. Look at the 17.6. Some are having triangular shape, some are having more height, some are having small height, some are having umbrella type shape. So different crowns are there. Also draw the crown of some trees. Professor Ahmed pointed out that the trees had crown of different type and size. These had created different horizontal layer in the forest. Different horizontal layer in the forest. These are known as understory. Understories. Yes. Underline these, student. Understories. Understories is also an important term. What is understories? Understories, different horizontal layer in the forest. Different horizontal layer in the forest are known as understories. Understories. Giant and tall tree constituted the top layer, followed by the shrub and the tall grasses and herb formed the lowest layer. जो सबसे बड़े और ऊंचे ट्रीज होते हैं वो टॉप लेयर बनाते हैं, उसके बाद क्या आते हैं, हर्ब एंड टॉल ग्रासेस, एंड लास्ट में जो सबसे जो छोटे ट्रीज रह जाते हैं वो क्या बनाते हैं, हर्ब फॉर्म द लोवेस्ट लेयर. So student, see carefully figure 17.7, canopy and understory in the forest. So ध्यान से देखिएगा बेटा, जो tall tree हैं वो क्या बनाएंगे, कैनोपी बनाएंगे, सबसे ऊपर की लेयर बनाएंगे। उसके बाद क्या रहेगा हमारे पास, जो शर्ब है, जो छोटे ट्रीज हैं वो अंडर स्टोरेज बनाएंगे, और सबसे नीचे जो ग्राउंड लेवल है वहां पे क्या होगा, हर्ब होंगे, सॉरी हर्ब होंगे वहां पे, ठीक है। तो दिस लेयर्स are found deep in a forest. So would we see similar kind of tree in every forest? No, different forests are having different type of trees. Asked Bujo, Bujo का question है, would we see similar kind of tree in every forest? Professor Ahmed said no, due to different climatic condition there are variation in the type of tree and other plant. Yes student, as we have discussed in chapter climatic condition, polar region are having different climate, desert region having different climate, mountainary region having different climate, ground region is having different climates. So due to the different climatic condition, different type of trees are found at different places. The type of animal also differ from forest to forest. हर forest में different type of animals देखने को मिलते हैं. A few children were busy watching beautiful butterfly fluttering here and there on the floor of shrub and herb. So forest floor is full of butterfly. They had a close look at the bushes. While doing that, their hair and clothes had seeds and thorn clinging to them. तो जो वहां पे छोटी छोटी झाड़ियां होती हैं, वहां से उनके कपड़ों के साथ कुछ सीड्स, कुछ थ्रोन, छोटे छोटे कांटे वहां पे लग जाते हैं. They came across numerous insects, spiders, squirrels, and various other small animals on the dark of the trees, plant leaves, and on a decaying leaf on the forest floor. So forest floor is full of decaying plant leaves, decaying matter, bark of the trees, and inside these leaves and bark of the tree they are having insects, spiders, squirrels, ants. So different small animals are there. They start making sketches of these creatures. ये जो छोटे छोटे creatures उनको वहां पे अलग अलग तरह के जो दिखते हैं, तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट उनके क्या करते हैं, स्केच बनाना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. The forest floor seemed dark color and was covered with a layer of dead and decaying leaves, fruits, seeds, twigs, and small herbs. The decaying matter was moist and warm. तो उसमें नमी होती है और थोड़ा गर्म होता है, जो decaying matter है धीरे धीरे Children picked up various seeds and leaves on their collections. Walking over the dead leaf layer on the forest floor was like walking over spongy carpet. तो जितने भी डेड लीव्स वहां पे होते हैं फॉरेस्ट फ्लोर पे, जब वो चलते हैं तो काफी स्पंजी होते हैं, काफी नरम, जिस तरह के स्पंजी कारपेट पे आप चलते हो. So is the decaying matter always warm? Professor Ahmed suggested the children could perform an activity to get an answer to this question. Okay, so this will we will read in next lecture. So student, these are the topic for today. If you are having any doubt, you may ask your question one by one. Till then, take care, have a nice day. Yes Suresh sir.